there's a lot of times where all the countries are coming together, and no, we don't all speak English, or we don't all speak the same languages, but we can all hear each other beatbox. It's a language, so that's really what it is, and it
I
comes down to that.
love that. I was almost worried because Dr. Blaylock is not a health professional. He's a linguist. Ultimately, he's
Hmm.
a science of linguistics,
Hmm.
specializing in beatboxing.
Hey.
So you both sleep, Dr. Blaylock, and now you, unprompted, have described beatboxing as a language and as a means of communicating. Sorry, I got a latency on my mic, and it's like it's like little latency. You know what I mean? Like I hear myself like a half of a
No,
second
yeah, same.
later. Anyway,
But yeah, it's crazy because there's a lot of times I'll be like in like online, and I'll be like jamming with somebody, and like I've never it's not and it's crazy that like I can't, I've I don't know 20 languages like other people. Like I don't know that many. I don't know many at all. And the thing is like it's crazy to be able to communicate with people you wouldn't normally be able to. You can communicate with anyone in the scene. It doesn't matter where you come from. Like this guy named Astron from I think Argentina. He's blind and he beatboxes, and he puts out Instagram videos that are the most insane things I've ever heard in my life. It's like, oh my god, what is
yeah,
that? And it's like we would never have these, we would never be able to do things like this without this art form. There's people who have like speech impediments and things like this that get rewired because you're practicing phonetics every day.
yeah.
It's like it's a magical art form. It's weird. And
There's
it's
actually
awesome.
there is some studies being done with so in music therapy, for whatever reason, those with autism who cannot speak can
Hmm.
often sing, and they're looking at some of the effects of beatboxing in similar circumstances. So yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah. It's like with like technique, there's a it gets really interesting when you have like technique practiced and like formulated, because it's like a thought process that's just like constantly running. Like everybody turns ADHD with beatbox at some point. It's kind of because
Yeah,
your mind is constantly, it's now a thought process, and your mind is just constantly running now with like ideas and ideas and ideas, because you just built these tools that are limitless, and you can do it anywhere. So it's just like if you're beatboxing and you hear beatboxing, you inspire, now it's a thought process in your head. You can just hear beats, you
yeah.
know